finding your purpose in the moments you least expect. Hello and welcome to the podcast. My name is Paul Drake. I am your host. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I hope you are well. If you are on YouTube, then please hit the like button, press subscribe, and follow me, or whatever you want to say. I think that's Facebook. Anyway, if you're on anything else like Facebook, Instagram, please follow me. Please like. Please share this. I want to get I want to get this out there. Try to inspire as many people as I physically can. Now, today's topic is about having them aha moments, them finding your purpose. Now, what should we define as an aha moment? It is when you seem to have a light bulb switch on. You've seen the cartoons where they stand and they have an idea and the light bulbs go ping. Well, that is what an aha moment is. How do you get these aha moments? Just by thinking like consciously about your life. It may seem like it's a hard thing to do, or it's something that not many people can do. But if you are consciously thinking about the way you want to be, how you want your life, who you want to become, how much money you want, what books you want to read, what knowledge you want to learn, if you are consciously doing this on a daily basis, then these aha moments will come more frequently and become more beneficial, because you'll be doing them more regularly. They'll come into, and then you'll actually figure out what your purpose is in life and how you want to live your life. Now, I had a aha moment yesterday. Now, this moment where I was reading a book called Start From Zero. Now, this is a great book. It's just come out a few days ago by Dane Maxwell. And I was reading the book, and I've been on the journey of creating the life that I want by doing this podcast, by creating the content that I want, by doing like bits of affiliate marketing and everything like that, just to try and, create the life that I want. Now, what I didn't realise is I was spending so much time, on not meaningless tasks, but I was spending so much time trying to think that the way I was going was the path that I wanted to do. But then when I started reading the book, it teaches you about like certain limiting beliefs and certain beliefs or certain identities that we create for ourselves. So the identity I was working as is I needed to make sure that from pretty much the second I woke up, after my morning ritual, my miracle morning, till pretty much before I went to bed, I'm constantly trying to do it. I'm working at it. I'm taking action. I'm doing everything I needed to do. But that isn't my dream life. My dream life is to only work 10 hours a week. That's 2 hours a day, Monday to Friday. And to have passive income coming in every single day that I don't even really need to do any work for. I still want to do the podcasting because I enjoy it, and I want to make sure that this is one of the income streams that I want. I want to have at least maybe 5 or 6 different income streams. This is one of them that I enjoy doing because it makes me a better person, because I am finding my voice, I am inspiring other people, and I am helping people, which makes you feel good, because you know that the knowledge that you're learning that's changed you as a person can then be put towards other people, and then they can do it themselves. So this is very rewarding podcasting, and I'm going to carry this on. But probably about 7 o'clock, 7:30ish, I generally start the podcast, and then that's when for the next 3 hours I am doing the recording. Then I'm editing to make it into the podcast, and then I'm uploading to YouTube, and then I'm editing it into bits throughout the day. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to do that for now, but eventually, once I record the podcast, I want to be able to earn enough money to say, right, here you go, I'll pay you to do that. So then they'll go and edit it for me, they'll go and upload it for me. I know some people that might seem lazy, but to me, I think that is not what I want to do. I want to be the creator, be the broadcaster. I want to be the person who's bringing the knowledge, but I don't necessarily want to be the person who has to then do all the other bits afterwards. Now, I am okay at editing, but I know if I could pay someone the editing and the quality of it will be 10 times better than what I can do. Yes, I can learn, but it's going to take me years to get to someone else who's already been doing it for years. So What's the point when I could just pay someone to do it, and then the quality is even better than what it were before? So, yeah, the aha moment I had yesterday was, I'm not creating the life I want. I've spent all day for the last few weeks, every day, making sure that the content's going out, going listen, but it's not the life that I wanted to live. So in the book, it talks about designing your life how you want it to be. And when I had my visualization this morning, it was just magical. It was like something had finally clicked in to say, this is the life that you're going to have. This is the life that you've been wanting and wishing and desiring, and it's going to come into, it's going to come into your future. So design your future now how you want it, so then when it comes into it, you're already doing it. So it was just an amazing aha moment yesterday, and I really appreciate and am like grateful for knowing and being conscious enough to know when you have these moments to really focus in and take it and start learning from it. Now we have, don't get me wrong, in the past I've had moments where I thought, oh yeah, that's good, that's a great idea, and I haven't acted on it because I haven't consciously thought about it after that moment. So the way to make sure you have more of these aha moments is by staying conscious and thinking about your feelings and your emotions and the way you are throughout the day. So then you are actively putting towards the universe, the ether, whatever you want to call it, what you want to be like, how you want to be, and who you want to become. And then overall, each day comes, the more and more energy that you're putting out there of them same things, the better and more faster and just easier that it becomes to actually achieve your goals. Now, to find your purpose, it is simple. Finding your purpose is finding out what you truly love to do. And then it's finding out who and what you want to serve. And then it's just taking the action steps to go towards it. Finding your purpose doesn't necessarily have to be set in stone either. Like we all seem to get told, when we're in school, you need to get a good job. You need to get good qualifications so you can be this and this and this. And then you even speak to your kids early on. I hold my hands up right now. We've done it with our kids now. We talk to them. Oh, what do you want to be when you're older? Oh, yeah, that's a good job to go for if you want to do that. And then you get it instilled into your head when you're such a young age that you need that one purpose, that one job, and that's going to be you then. You're going to be happy for the rest of your life. And it's just not true. It really is not true. So since I've really become on this path of, becoming the best self I can be, I'm really focusing on also trying to change the bad habits and the limiting beliefs and the negativity that I've already put into the kids, which it's a hard nut to crack because you've already done it from such a young age, and because I've had it from such a young age, and because my parents had it from such a young age, it's just gone on and on and on and on. But now I'm breaking through it, so I'm trying to now get my kids thinking the same way, that they can do whatever they want. They don't have to just do a job that might not necessarily serve them most. Yes, enjoy your education, get a good education just for the factor of enjoying school and living your life and just experiencing it, but it's not the be-all and end-all. It's not, in my opinion, it's not that important, because at the end of the day, you can easily get where you want to be in life without the education. Unless obviously your dream is to be a doctor and you do need it, then fair enough. But there is other routes that you can go. There isn't just the one set. So if you come to it, and then you come to that crossroad of, well, I've been told I need to do this to please my parents, or being, doing this bit on the side, and I really, really love this, and it's going to bring me just as much money or a little bit less money, or it's not even the money factor, it's going to bring me more joy. What would I rather do? But most of the time, they go towards pleasing the parents because they don't want to feel like a failure to their loved ones, which is bad. How bad is that? That they wouldn't follow a life of their dreams, in their life of their happiness, just to follow in what their parents or what their family members have said, because that's what they should do, which is really bad. Because at the end of the day, I'd be happy if my kids are happy. if they're happy doing one career that I wouldn't necessarily think, you know what, I'm not too sure about that. But if they're absolutely happy and they're, being true to themselves, then I can easily get on board and I could be happy for them. So right now because of this coronavirus as well, they've got schoolwork at home, but I'm not really even focused too much on even getting them to do it. I was at first, but now I'm not. Because I feel like, you know what? Let's do some life skills instead. Let's actually start learning about becoming better people, becoming, more in tune with themselves, more in tune with their feelings. As we were walking dogs the other day, actually, having a talk with the eldest, and it was quite disturbing, actually. She was saying that she doesn't feel confident about when the teacher asks her, asks the classroom to put her hand up. She wants everything to be perfect, needs to be just right. It puts so much stress on herself, which we didn't realise. We didn't really realise, and now it's one of the things that is being instilled, and she's got it as a personality. So now we need to try and change that to build up her self-esteem, so she knows that she's good enough no matter what she does. Because if she doesn't, then she'll end up trying to follow everything that she thinks that we'll be proud of, instead of following her own dreams. So, yeah, it does hurt you when you think about things like that. But if you truly want to be the best person you can be, it's not just about changing yourself. It's also about changing the people around you and about creating a better life for everyone. What do they say? Yeah. It depends how you want to get to the top. If you want to get to the top and you want to stamp all over everyone, that's fine. But if you want to get to the top and have everyone around you at the top with you, what's better? At the top being alone, or at the top, with everyone that you love around you? I personally say the second, because that is just what life's about. Loving people, experiencing life, being happy, becoming better, living life without regret. All these are just how I want to live, and I'd love to share this inspiration and share this with everyone, that it's okay to learn. It's okay to not be the best. It's okay to be, who you are. And that's what I'm trying to show. I'm right now, as I say, I haven't been doing this podcast very long. I've been doing about 35 episodes now, 35 days. And yeah, it's not as good as some other people's, but it will get there. It will get to the standard, and it will get to where I want to be without having to worry about anyone else's. People will stay and listen to it because I resonate with them. I've got certain aspects and certain personalities and certain experiences that they'd love. Not everyone's going to love me. Some people might hate me. They might think, oh, who's this idiot here? But I don't care. Find your purpose and just go for it. And if after a little while you find, like, you know what, I'm not enjoying this, then fair enough. But if you're doing it and then think, oh, this is hard, and then it ends up, you just giving up because it gets a little bit hard and you haven't given it the time it needs, then you need to give it a little bit more time. But if you do it and you've done it for a bit and you find out, you know what, this is truly for me, oh well, change it, do something different. The whole point of it is so you can experience it, and if you failed and if you've done this and that and other, you learn from it and you progress forward. Now, this prime example, when I was doing personal training, and because at the time I thought the best solution for me, instead of learning about connecting with people and learning how to sell and learning how to be the best person I can be, I thought the next best thing were to go online. Because I thought if I went online, I wouldn't have to sell, I wouldn't have to do this, I wouldn't have to communicate. But it didn't work out like that. I still had to sell, still had to communicate, I still had to learn how to do ads, still had to learn how to build a community. So I didn't actually learn from the PTing, I just moved on to the next thing. And then that's when I figured out it was just as hard. Then I tried moving on to, it must be the fact that I was doing a low ticket offer. So it was only like, I think it was like $12.99 a month. Oh, it's because of that people don't want to join up, because it's just it's because it's too cheap. So I went to the other side of the spectrum, went for more of a high-priced, high-ticket end. What I realised is you had to sell even more because it was higher ticket. So when I was calling up people and asking for like £1,000 for a full 12-week course that was like going to get him into like pristine transformation and just absolutely amazing results, because my selling was rubbish, my communication skills, and because they could probably sense the fact that I was fearful, the fact that I was, not in the right place, given the best that I could be, they didn't want to do it. So then I thought, well, this is no good. This is just rubbish. It's not even for me. It's not for me, this. The whole process is rubbish. In actual fact, no. It was me inside, because I didn't learn from the first and the second mistake. Then when I come to realise that it were me, was when I'd already left PTing and I went for working for someone else. And then that's when I really truly found that I needed to change myself before I could change other people's lives, before I could change my whole purpose in life. So never think that doing something will hold you back. It will only move you forward and in a better way. Do something, like it, keep doing it. Do something, hate it, stop doing it. Learn from it, take what you want from it, move on to the next thing. It's as simple as that. And then once you've done that for so long, you'll find your true purpose. You'll find who you want to truly be inside, because what you're doing is you've experimented, you're living your life, you're being happy, you're becoming better. You are being the best person that you can be. So then the people around you, your friends and your family, can then all join in with you. And if they don't, there's two simple truths. One, get rid of them, because they are just toxic, negative people who are constantly bringing you down and telling you that you can't do it. Or two, tell them, say, look, I know you may not necessarily think what I'm doing is right, but it is your opinion, and I'd like you to maybe have this one time to tell me your opinion. After that, I don't want to hear any more of it. And if you can't accept what I'm doing, then I'm either going to have to cut you out of my life for good, or we're just not going to have to speak for a bit. It's as simple as that. Then once you get all them people out, you create new friends, join new groups, speak to people about, different opportunities, about your purpose, about finding who you want to be, and just find better connections. And that's it. Your life will be so much better than what you ever dreamed of doing, just by finding your happiness, finding them aha moments, and actually consciously living and thinking about what they've produced in your life. The aha moment for me, realised, you know what, I'm not designing the life that I wanted to, because I seem to be doing a lot more different tasks than I actually wanted to do. So it was like, well, hang on a minute here, that's not the life I want to design. So I need to take a couple steps back, think, right, reevaluate, right, this is what I want to do, so I'm going to go for it. And I hope today is exactly the same for you. If you've just had that aha moment for, you know what, yes, there is something I wanted to do, or yes, I have been putting something off, or yes, that person needs to get out of my life. And that's it for today. Hope you've had a good inspiration aha moment. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, whatever like that, just press like, follow, subscribe, share it. I'd like to get this message out to people. As I say, I'm not perfect. I'm on the journey and I'm loving it. Oh, by the way, before you go, I have a free course that's coming up. That is a 6-week free live workshop. This is to all the people that want to reconnect with themselves and find happiness without other people's judgments. All you've got to do is go to freedomlifeschool.com/free-live-workshop. Fill out one question, press submit, and then you get access to the 6-week course and you experience it for free, because what you are doing is helping me out, creating the best course possible, because I don't want to leave anything out. Also, I'm doing interviews on the podcast. So if you want to come on the podcast, then feel free to message me or comment below and I'll get you on the podcast, because I like talking to average Joes like myself about how we can create a better life, how you've overcome obstacles, and how and what you're doing to create the life that you want. Right, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you again soon.